Is it just the drugs or is it real love? Alright, man, we in this bitch, bro. We in here. Let's go and get this episode rocking, man. We know already. Stop started. Who in here? Hey, what's up, Auntie? Let's go ahead and get it rocking, man. Episode 176. Thin line between genius and insane, man. Let's go and get this thing rocking, man. You already know I get into it, man. Episode 176, man.
Welcome to Raw is OG.
Hey, you know what the fuck it is, man. Don't play on me, man. DJ, hit me! Damn! What's going on with my soundboard? I'm gonna finally catch a session. You know what? You right, Auntie. Let's go and get it rocking. Let's go ahead and start this song over for you. Just for you, I'm gonna start this song over for you. Alright, man. Live stream episode. I told y'all phase 2, but we're gonna get this thing rocking, man. We only got so many episodes left on the grind to hunt. This shit don't stop for a motherfucking me. So, OGHatch, thin line between genius and insanity. Let's go and get right into it.
Welcome to Raw is OG.
Hey, you know what the fuck it is, man. Don't play on me, man. DJ, hit me! Fuck it up. Damn. She throwing. Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all? And welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast, hosted by yours truly, OG. Now spin that block, man, for them hating ass niggas. And you know what? It's episode 176 on the grind 200. You know what I'm saying? I promised all the friends of the show that every Wednesday I will be doing live streaming episodes. So I'm a man of my word. So we have to introduce all the new eyes to the show and let them know your boy is. The fly is high, as cool, as smooth as host of them all. OGHatch, you know what the fuck it is, man. What's up with your whole out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe? It's a whole lot going on in the church, man. I tell you that shit each and every episode. What's a shout out to everybody around the world that's tapped in, enjoying the conversation, man. I truly appreciate all the love, support, man. Let's keep British Empire break by motherfucking me break. You know, as I mentioned, episode 176 on the grind 200. This shit not stopping for. So I will be honest with you, tad bit nervous. I know I've been doing this, man, for over 3 years now, man, but it's something about a live streaming episode. Last time I even came close to even doing a live streaming episode where people saw me or people had guests on the show was episode 100. And episode 100, man, was brutal. It killed my confidence and everything, but as I told all the friends of the show, man, for the remainder of the phase 2 going to episode 200, every Wednesday we will be live streaming this episode. I know it's late in the night. I know that very much. So shout out to everybody that is tapping in. If you're on YouTube right now, I'm sorry I can't look at these comments as live. If you're on Facebook, shout out to you. If you're on Twitch, shout out to you. Shout out to all the friends of the show once again, man. If you're tapping on all DSPs, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, no matter where you tapped in, I appreciate you. Tap in right now on YouTube at OGHatchTV. Shout out to you, man. Ring that bell, drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. All the good shit to YouTube to say. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a whole lot I want to get into in this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. You know, I think I've cracked the code and found the secret to life, B. You know, as a child, I've always marveled at the amount of celebrities that went through shit and did some wild ass shit that if a regular person, everyday working 9 to 5 person did, or even just a homeless person did, we would look at them crazy, we would vilify them, we would hold them accountable of the fuck shit that they doing. But as a child, I always marveled at how celebrities was always kind of looked at like, nah, they kind of get the benefit of the doubt. And at 28 years old, I think I finally found the secret to life. And I think the secret to life is you have to actually, you know what I'm saying, expose people to your talent before you show them your asshole side. You show them your fucked up side. You know how I say your first impressions really matter? At 28 years old, I'm really starting to fucking identify that. And the reason why I bring that was because, yo, I've been watching, have you been peeping this whole Tory Lanez thing? I know I've covered the Tory Lanez case countless amount of times. I know I came in here and championed he needs to go to jail for shooting a woman in her foot. At any point in time a man pulls out a gun on a woman, I'm already saying send that nigga to Rikers. But I'm not finna get into whether or not the man's guilty or not. What I'm finna get into is I'm still amazed at the amount of motherfucking support that Tory Lanez actually gets. Like, I remember growing up and seeing when Chris Brown bit Rihanna, when a nigga actually put his teeth on a bitch arm. I remember what they did to Chris Brown's career. Now that we've looked at Tory Lanez being sentenced to 10 years in prison for shooting a woman, he still has this amazing amount of support that makes me sit back and wonder, yo, my nigga, would Tory Lanez's career really take a hit? Because we was introduced to Tory Lanez as being such a talented guy that people are overlooking the fucked up shit he truly did. So I think that's truly the secret to life. When you look at the R. Kelly, you look at the Michael Jackson, even you look at any celebrity or any nigga with any type of clout, they automatically get the benefit of the doubt because we're introducing them as some type of celebrity. But if a regular everyday nigga did that same motherfucking thing, we automatically vilify that nigga. Let me ask you this question. How much evidence would you truly need for a nigga that's accused of shooting your mom, shooting your baby mama, shooting your cousin, shooting your homeboy? Niggas go by rumors and whispers in the hood every day. But niggas need cold hard facts for Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is sitting at home motherfucking me kites and jail calls and messages to his fans talking about everything's gonna be all right. Everything's not okay. You shot a bitch. Like at a certain point in time, all real niggas gotta come in congregation and say, no nigga, you shot a woman. Like why is everybody just saying, yo, Tory holding it down? There is no such thing as holding it down when you hurt a woman. Even when you punch a woman, niggas is ready to go ham on it. But when you shoot a woman, niggas need cold hard facts. Niggas saying it was a graze, it was shrapnel, it wasn't straight through, it wasn't a flesh wound action. But that's the secret to life. If motherfuckers is first introduced to you as some type of celebrity, if motherfuckers know you as having some type of talent, they will automatically give you the benefit of the doubt. And I truly feel that's the only way you can get by in life these days, because how many times have we come across niggas like Tory Lanez, like a fucking Michael Jackson? How many celebrities do we have to come across that we stop giving the benefit of the doubt to? Because I'm sitting back looking at Tory Lanez, I'm like, shit, Tory Lanez probably got, 5-7 years? Tory Lanez, the amount of support he got right now, his career probably don't survive. I don't think Tory Lanez's career gonna do a hit. You know who career I think really gonna take a hit? It's Megs. The shit she just put with Cardi B didn't get received well. So I'm looking at this as niggas is introduced to Tory Lanez as this talented Canadian version of Jacquees. Niggas love him, niggas hate Meg all of a sudden. Is his career really gonna take a motherfucking hit? Because right now his support is on the rise. I've never seen anything like this before. I never thought I would be able to identify a nigga shooting a woman, hurting a woman, and getting this amount of support. Niggas is acting like Tory a real life war hero. I don't understand it. I don't think I ever will understand it. But I think that's truly what's going on right now. Niggas know him. Niggas is really giving him the benefit of the doubt because he got some dope tunes. And at a certain point in time, we have to identify what's truly going on in the motherfucking me situation. We truly motherfucking me do. But moving on. You know, I never like tackling sports early on into the podcast. But if you tap into any type of sports, anything about football, you know football season is going fucking steady. One of the main stories right now is going on the New York Jets. And you have this Aaron Rodgers injury that was truly motherfucking tragic for the whole city. You truly had this great white hope coming to save the motherfucking city, but then in 4 plays in, he gets hurt, snaps his Achilles. Now you have this trash-ass quarterback coming in trying to act like he playing quarterback. For the last, 2-3 weeks maybe, non-stop every day on the news cycle in sports has been just need new quarterbacks, just need new quarterback, just need new quarterback. Over the years, over the past few days, I've sat back and said, damn, why is Cam Newton not getting the call? Why is Carson Wentz not getting the call? God damn it, where's Teddy Bridgewater? Like, well, where's the niggas we always just throwing a cycle of being backup QBs? Where's all these niggas all of a sudden? Where's Marcus Mariota? Where's all these niggas all of a sudden? These niggas back up somewhere else all of a sudden? But in the mix of everybody looking for quarterbacks and talking about who should they bring up, there's one guy that stuck his name out there and put his name in the hat. And it was the good old Colin Kaepernick.
Wow.
Colin Kaepernick himself wrote a letter to Jets general manager, I believe it was. But he sent it to J. Cole. He did it via J. Cole. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't really look at Colin Kaepernick the way everybody else looks at Colin Kaepernick. I don't look at Colin Kaepernick and say, holy shit, that's our time, Malcolm X. I don't look at him as some type of civil rights ass nigga. I understand that's how a lot of people view him because he was vilified. He stood up against the man. And anytime a nigga stands up against the man, they kind of get forced into that spotlight of, you know, so he's down for the cause type shit. I truly think Colin Kaepernick was backdoored to some shit. I think he really didn't know what the fuck was going on. He just stumbled across this fucked up path, and he had to stick with it. Because at the point in time, people have to understand, Colin Kaepernick wasn't no fucking star. He's the only nigga I've ever heard in my life where he said a quarterback having a dead arm. I've never heard of that before. They said that about this man. And saying that about this man, he stumbled across this righteous path. He stood for what he believed in. As a black man in America, I'm always going to stand for a black man standing for what he believes in, no matter the repercussions. I always believe you have to stand for what you believe in and understand what's going to come with that. Anybody that can go through that and understand what's coming through that, always salute them. It's the niggas that fold that I really don't respect. So on one hand, I respect Colin Kaepernick for standing on what he believes in, but I don't look at him as some righteous motherfucking elite. Colin Kaepernick sent out a letter to the Jets. Let me be one in a minute to tell you, Colin Kaepernick, you're not fucking getting back in the NFL, buddy.
Wow.
It's over. It's done. I don't even believe you truly want to get in the NFL. I think all this is just truly a spectacle. I truly believe he always just wanted to be a martyr. His career was over. His prime was over. Should he be a backup QB somewhere? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I never heard of a nigga suing his boss and still being employed. I never heard of that before. You can't sue them and then think they still finna try and employ you. That's a private company. They don't have to go by the just because the general public is on your side. No, fuck the GP. It's all about their bottom line. You brought negative attention to their bottom line. Do my moral beliefs feel that that's true? No. But I can't argue against the bottom line when sales is going through the roof, when tickets is going through the roof, when contracts is going through the roof. The money, the bottom line is the proof. The NFL has skyrocketed in the last 7 years since Colin Kaepernick has been out the motherfucking limelight. The proof is right there. My moral beliefs don't matter. It's what them owners truly believe. So the moment you sued them, brother, you was never getting back in the league. So all this hoopla about every other season when somebody get hurt, Colin Kaepernick come out in the media telling him he want to get a tryout, nigga, stop it. First of all, how can anybody take you serious when you offering up your services to be on the practice squad to the Jets? You sent a letter via J. Cole.
Wow.
Nigga, what the fuck does J. Cole got to do with the NFL? J. Cole is a rapper, brother. Where's your agent? Better yet, why didn't you send that to a Stephen A. Smith? Someone with power with the media. You sent it to J. Cole? You want to know why you sent it to J. Cole? You sent it to J. Cole because J. Cole does have a platform, but J. Cole's someone who's truly in the belief of he's going to push the message of you just being a victim. Instead of motherfuckers living in reality of you was past your prime when you took the fucking knee. When you took the knee and the negative pushback that came with the league, you actually sued the fucking league. And then when they tried to give you a workout, you didn't even show up. It's been 7 years, nigga. You had a dead arm 7 years ago. Once again, I've never heard of a nigga having a dead arm before, let alone a professional quarterback. So, brother, stop the fucking cap. You don't want to get in the NFL. You stopped wanting to be in the NFL a long time ago. And the reason why I truly believe he always just wanted to be a martyr, what the hell has Colin Kaepernick done since? Now look, I'm not finna be negative, naive and ignorant to not say Colin Kaepernick probably haven't donated some money. You know what I'm saying? Did some under the table shit, off the radar shit. I'm not finna be naive. I'm not finna say he don't care to that amount. But for a man to be put in such position to be this generation's who the fuck ever. Some says Malcolm, some say Martin. Who the fuck ever you want to say he's this generation's version of? What did he do in the public? What did he do to galvanize motherfuckers? When everybody was trying to ride for Colin Kaepernick, when he had the world in the palm of his motherfucking hands, the most this nigga did was a goddamn Beats commercial.
Wow.
This nigga didn't talk. This nigga wasn't nowhere. This nigga grew a goddamn fro and was in a goddamn Beats commercial. Stop the bullshit, my nigga. If a nigga's put in that position, right? Like real talk, but bear with me. If a nigga's put in that position and he's being victimized and he's being his human rights have been taken away from him, and he's standing for the cause. He's the new leader. Wouldn't you expect that nigga to be talking? Wouldn't you expect to know his plans, know what he's fighting for, what he's actually thinking? Why off the top of my head can I think of the most I've ever heard Colin Kaepernick talk about was when he was talking about them fucking pig socks he wore. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? He never truly wanted to be what y'all think he is. The nigga stumbled and fumbled into a position that lucked out for him because he's going to always be remembered. He's going to always be, his name will stand the test of time for oh so many motherfucking reasons. Socially and for sports. But he didn't want this. His actions prove it. He's never said any motherfucking me thing. So anytime this nigga wants to come out and says he's gonna be in the NFL, stop the bullshit. You want the attention. I'm not gonna keep giving this man fucking attention. I felt this way 7 years ago, and within the last 7 years, Colin Kaepernick has done nothing to prove this nigga can actually play in the NFL. Or that this nigga actually wants to be this social motherfucking beam of hope that you motherfuckers is trying to call him to be. So he needs to stop the bullshit. He truly needs to stop the motherfucking me bullshit. Let me see. Comment says, pass me the raw. Pass the raw. Man, let me light that big motherfucker, right? Let me light that big motherfucker. Colin Kaepernick truly just needs to, he needs to stop the cap, man. He truly needs to stop. I'm all for, a motherfucker trying to get it how they live. But at a certain point in time, we have to truly identify what it is that Colin Kaepernick didn't do with the opportunity he was given. Because I was always, let me say this. I always sat back with the Colin Kaepernick shit, like real talk. Because I always tell you, man, when shit goes down, I try to put myself in those niggas' positions, like, because I can't really pass judgment on somebody if I can't even try to understand what the fuck somebody going through. And when Colin Kaepernick was going through their whole situation, I always was sitting back like, yo, my nigga, I wouldn't even want to be back in the NFL. The position that you in right now is so much more than football. Nigga, you bigger than football. You're bigger than the NFL. The world, the people. Everybody wants the people at their feet, bro. I'm sorry. Everybody wants that. You can call me egotistic, narcissistic. You can call me what the fuck you want. I earned for that position. To have everybody, the world in the palm of your hands, the whole world got your fucking back. Look, I'm a person who believes I was a black sheep of a family. 2 families at this point. I'm 28 years old. And I find I'm truly a black sheep of both sides of my motherfucking family. So I earned to have, millions, just supporting you. No matter if you right or motherfucking wrong. Niggas didn't know if Colin Kaepernick was right or wrong. Niggas didn't truly understand why he was doing what he was doing. Niggas didn't even know. Niggas just know he had a fro at the time and niggas was hating Roger Goodell. He had millions fighting his motherfucking me fight. Niggas earned for that that motherfucking position. So for a man like that to get that position, nigga, you're bigger than football. So when he was talking about he still wanted to play, that's when I identified it right then. I was like, this nigga's bullshit. This nigga don't really want to play. He's trying to play both sides of the motherfucking fence. Brother, you can't play both sides of the fence. You started a whole goddamn civil rights movement on the sidelines. Nigga, I work for Chase, brother. If I do a protest at my job, I do not expect to be employed the next day. That's just real shit. That's just real shit. If I start even if it's a quiet protest, if I gather motherfucking 25 motherfucking employees and we do a quiet motherfucking protest in a cafeteria of the goddamn job where we all sit down Indian style and we ain't saying shit, we ain't budging, we ain't moving, I would not expect to still be fucking employed. And I just work for a fucking bank, brother. You work for the NFL. You started a civil rights fucking movement on these people fucking private property, brother. You knew you wasn't gonna be fucking employed. You knew you wasn't. And you knew you wasn't gonna have the backing of the NFL because you knew you wasn't even performing at your goddamn job like you should have been. So it was bullshit from the motherfucking gates, bro. I just never understood, even back then, nigga in that position, why would you even still want to be in the NFL? And then when you was dilly-dallying with the shit, when you missed the workout to perform because the NFL was getting so much pressure from the people because you had millions fighting your fucking case for you, you didn't even fucking show up. And in the midst of that, you was still nowhere to be fucking found. You was nowhere to be found. I never understood this Kaepernick ass nigga, and I never will, bro. And maybe I'm hating. Maybe I'm truly motherfucking me hating. I don't know. Maybe I'm truly hating. This is Stop Capping. You know you don't do no team builders. I don't do no team builders, but I'm just saying, if I do a damn team builder and I started a protest, you know I wouldn't expect to be employed the next damn day. It'd be pretty much over for your boy. I'd be on Indeed immediately. I'd be on Indeed immediately, man. I just think Colin Kaepernick is just, I think he's full of shit, bro. I've always thought that. And maybe I don't give him the benefit of the doubt because I look at it from a benefit. How did he benefit from the situation? In his professional career, he was on his way out. This was damn near rejuvenify his career. He pretty much started a whole nother lane for himself because his professional career was pretty much dying. And maybe I'm too busy looking at it from that aspect instead of looking at it from he's a victim. Maybe that's truly what it is. Maybe I'm putting myself too far on the other side to understand this whole Kaepernick situation. But just even when I was younger, I just didn't believe this nigga truly was fighting for what the fuck people thought he was fighting for. And that always bothered me. It truly did. Unless you protest work from home. Even if, comment says, even if you protest work from home. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if I'm working from home and I protest, brother, I don't expect to be working no more. It's over. It's over. It's over, okay? It's over. Protest and your job don't even mix. Some words don't even mix. Like, you gonna protest some shit, you gonna protest like some shit that got nothing to do with your job, nothing to do with your professional life. You don't go protest. That's like, have you been seeing these videos of like these motherfuckers been gluing their hands to like the streets and like the sidewalks and all that? I think I just seen one where it was like a NASCAR event. A dude went up and glued his hands to the damn cement, and they just walked up and ripped his ass up off the concrete. Last year in the NBA, during the playoffs, it was people protesting the whole chickens in Memphis. People go protest shit that ain't got nothing, they personal beliefs. It ain't got nothing to do with their actual way of living, their employment, none of that. The only time you do that is when you're not getting paid right. That'd be the only time you can protest from your job or do a strike from your job when it's like some workers' comp type shit. And even then, I would expect the job to be a stickler and lay it on my ass and if not fire me, make it tough for me. I'm not stupid. Since you bring that up, I got an example for you. I worked at Walmart. When I worked at Walmart, I fucked up my back. I told y'all many times on this podcast I was a door greeter. And yes, I was very athletic, but I had torn meniscus when I was in my senior year. And when I was working at Walmart, I was a door greeter and standing all day, it locked up my back. And I bullshit you guys not. My back was literally locked up for 2 weeks. I was hunched over like for 2 weeks. You can ask anybody that seen me during this time. I was hunched over. I'm 6'4". I was hunched over, standing no taller than 5'8". And I was at work fucked up to the point to where they had to send me home for a few weeks. Still had to pay me. And when I came back, they had to give me accommodations. I was sitting down at the front door. I was sitting down, you know what I'm saying, chairs and shit. Everybody else was standing. At the time, I was like 19 years old. It was like 50, 60-year-old co-workers who were other door greeters. They standing up and shit. I'm sitting down for 8 hours, 10 hours, getting overtime and everything. Basically on strike. They was trying to get me to stand, but I said, I know you can't force me to stand. So I was gonna stand there the entire time. You wanna know what that job did? They made it hard for me. They eventually fired me. They eventually started complaining about little shit. You come a minute late, they dock your ass. And they kept adding that shit up. If you felt your attitude was off, they started complaining about that shit. And one day, you know what they did? They pulled my ass to the back and they gave me my last check and told me, thank you for your fucking services. I say all that to say, I've been through shit where jobs fuck with you for less. So there's no way I would think a protest, a strike, or any of that bullshit, if I did that at my job, against my job, that I would still be getting paid by that motherfucker me coming. There's no way. There's no sane person that thinks that. Comment says, let's go stand in front of Chase O'Meal and hold signs that say, legalize weed in the workplace. I heard your knees also locked up sometimes. First of all, let's stop talking about my knees. That's kind of crazy. But no, I mean, honestly, anywhere you go, if you're doing all that, man, they're going to let your ass go. That's truly how they go. They're going to let your ass go, and that's truly how it's going to be. That's truly how the fuck that's going to be. Let's go ahead and stop that one. Let me see. What y'all got going on? But you say legalize weed. The funny part is, you say legalize weed, everybody in there smokes. Stopping the stream at all. Use weed, what this comment says. There's no way that any person can, especially if you're not one of the top performers. Now look, everybody knows, strike. Even with that, the person who's not even a top performer is now, you're a bum bringing all this negative. I've noticed that was so slow, it's choppy. What's up? Is it still choppy right now? Fuck, man. Yeah, I'm saying this motherfucker is choppy as hell. Nah, hold on, I'm finna just... Bro, what the fuck? This Facebook shit so stupid, man. Is we back? Is we back? What's going on? What's going on, chat? Is we back? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right. They said we back. They said we back. They said we back. They said we back. All right. Y'all got me nervous, man. Y'all got me nervous in this motherfucker, man. Y'all got me motherfucking nervous, man. Big pass me the hoop. Big pass me the hoop. But moving on, man. Moving on. Since we back. Let me get here. Let me just make sure we good. All right, say we back. All right. So, but moving on. You know, past episodes, man, I come here and I talked about the whole Remy Ma and Papoose situation. Now look, I still was trying my best to not believe the hype. You know, do I believe in black love? Barely. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't grow up in a household where I just seen black love just thriving and surviving and doing this damn thing. I told y'all, man, when it came to hip hop, people have always identified Remy Ma and Papoose because of that story. That was a real life hood love story. She shoots somebody over $1,000. She go to prison, do some time. He hold her down. She come out. She get all fine and shit. She back on her shit, doing her thing. It was championed. No, everybody overlooked the stupid shit she did and championed their love. When they had the baby, it was such a beautiful, you know what I'm saying, story. I found myself fighting, trying to believe these rumors that Remy Ma cheated on Papoose with this battle rap nigga. And I'll be honest with you, man. Papoose was laying low. He went on his social media. You really didn't see him posting any pictures about Remy Ma. But then, video came out, man. Papoose popped out in the city. And Papoose had that Michael B. Jordan look.
Wow.
You know that Michael B. Jordan look when him and the old girl, Lori Harvey, broke up? And the next day he was at the basketball game and he had the watery puppy dog eyes and shit. And he had that look where he can tell everybody was looking at him and talking about him. That's the same look Papoose had. Like, he shook a nigga hand, he didn't really connect with it. Now when you shake a nigga hand, you don't really connect with it, your eyes is all heavy. Yeah, man, you hurting for real. You hurting for real. So when I seen that video of Papoose, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was at that moment I knew everything they said about Remy Ma is absolutely true. Everything, the rumors of her sleeping with this battle rap nigga, it gotta be absolutely true. The pain that I just seen in Papoose eyes in that video, brother, he lost his girl. He lost his girl to a younger man too. God damn.
Wow.
Look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. As I was younger, I was the guy that was slaying, you know. I told you I always dated, talk to older chicks. So I was the young guy that was like slaying the old chicks down, the older chicks down. Now that I'm reaching 30, brother, I can kind of understand what Papoose is going through. Like, women love them young buck niggas. Now that I'm getting older, like I'm still young, but like, you know what I mean? I can understand Papoose. She's sleeping with a dude that's younger than him, that looked like the younger version of him, that got the same swag as him. It's hurting the dude. And she's publicly out with Buddy at dinner dates and shit like that. He feeding her oodles and noodles. Like it's deep, man. It truly is deep, man. And I feel bad for Pap, man. I truly feel bad for Papoose, man. Because it's not even about, you know what I'm saying? It's not even about, you know, some black or white. It's just about everybody appreciates a good love story. I'm still one of those guys that if I'm out walking in the park with my dog or some shit, and I see the old 70-year-old couple licking the same ice cream cone, you know what I'm saying? Even if they old, wrinkly, all in the face and shit, I still be like, man, that shit dope, man. I be like that, because I actually think like they probably went through so much shit, but what got them through all the bullshit was them holding on to the good times. They chose to focus on the good times. They found their my person. That's truly, I think, like everybody, you know what I'm saying, seeks in life. We all want to be successful. We all want to have money, but we want to find our person. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. It says, which couple breakup shocked you the most? The couple breakup that shocked me the most, I don't know. When it comes to these celebrities, no couple breakup really shocks me the most. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I think all of it is for clout anyway. I think it's all for clout. I think it's all for clout. As I just sat here and said, we all want to find our my person. When these people get into an industry, they already like. When these people get into this industry, man, their partner matters on a total different level. Like I think in regular life, like even me personally, the woman that I would talk to, she has to represent me well. She has to match my fly. And I'm not even saying I'm some over the top, you know what I'm saying, type of dude. But I have to be able to look at that woman and be comfortable with her representing me and people being able to look at her and know that she's attached to me. And when you get into the industry, that's even high. That's times 10. That's times 1,000. Because it's all about clout. It's all about relevance. It's all about trying to be in the know. So a lot of these times when these people get in the industry, they really ride each other's coattails. And that's why I'm not too surprised when they fall out, because usually when they do fall out, one of the two in the relationship pretty much careers took, you know what I'm saying, the downward slope in that direction. So I'm never truly surprised. What really surprised me the most, if you truly want to get into some gossip type shit real fast, when they was trying to say my boo Tim's was pregnant by fucking Future.
Wow.
That's when I was shocked. I don't know if you know who Tim's is. You should look Tim's up. When they said Tim's was pregnant by Future, I lost all hope. I just lost all hope. I fuck with Future. I think Future's a good guy. But I judge women who have babies with men who have multiple baby mamas and hella kids. I judge you. I'm sorry. You have no self-value. There's no way there's nothing that would convince me you didn't wake up that morning and said, I want to be another baby mama. Because that's exactly what the fuck you did. So when it comes to breakups, I gotta be honest with you, I'm a real nigga. Breakups happen all the time. But when it comes to that, that's what shocked me the most. What does it say? It says, did you already speak on Janine and Jeezy's divorce? I did speak on Janine and Jeezy's divorce on a few episodes back. I truly believe that has to do with some cultural shit. I don't believe a black man can truly find happiness with a woman that's not American. I truly don't. I know that there's rare situations where that works, but a lot of times when it's like an Asian or some shit like that, so primarily the Asians and shit, it's too much of a cultural difference. A lot of times when they're more like Asian Americans and shit like that, it works. But when they from over there and their parents are still deep in that culture, it truly never works. I've never seen a good example of that working out. You've seen the clips of her coming out saying she likes her men white and lean, or her white that keeps her lean and clean or some shit. She's like her dark meat on the side. As a black man, I'm truly well aware that a lot of women that's not black, that's not of my race, look at me sexually. I'm well aware of that. Like It's not something that really bothers me like that because I'm a sexual ass nigga. I gotta be honest with you. But I truly think that's what it is. Like, as a black man, I know that Asian women who want to walk on that wild side, they look at me for that. White women look at me for that. So that's why I believe that women who aren't American, you know, Asian, European and shit like that, the cultures are so different that I truly don't think it'll actually work. That's just my personal belief, and I truly think that's what happened with Jeezy and Janine, because they just come from two different backgrounds, and the shit that she said that he was correcting her on leads me to believe that it was some cultural beliefs, because she said that he was the one that let her know that she had attitude problems and shit like that. That lets me know that there's a lot of her berating him type shit. When she gets mad, it's a whole lot of my mom and dad was right, my grandma was right, me ma was right shit. Like, nah, man, that cultural shit, nah, it's too different, man. It's entirely too different. For real. They gonna laugh in the comment. Real talk. That's just real talk. That's just me being 100% honest. That's truly what I think happened with Jeezy and Janine. I think it's easy like to look at that and be like, oh, he's not with a black woman, so you try something new and it didn't work, huh? It's easy to say that. But if she was like a Latina, Hispanic, or something like that, even if she was an Asian American, even if her parents was like, you know what I'm saying, some Asian Americans, if they wasn't so deeply entrenched in their culture, I think it probably would have worked. It worked enough to where they had got married and had a baby and shit like that. But I'm pretty sure it's a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, Meemaw was right, you know what I'm saying. First of all, let me just say this. I'm gonna move on. For a woman to marry a black man, have a baby by a black man, and have the audacity to go on national television and say she likes her meat, she likes her white meat that keeps her meat clean and lean, she likes her dark meat on the side, that alone would have got her ass divorced. I'm sorry. I'm black, baby. Ain't shit white about me. If you fucking with me, you finna be like, you just like dark meat. You a leg, quarter, thigh eating bitch. That's what you finna say. You ain't no chicken. You don't like chicken breast. You a leg, quarter, thigh eating motherfucker. You love that shit because you love your dark meat. I'm not finna be with no woman and I know her preference is as a white man. Why are you with me? Why are we in this situation? That's why, and on past episodes, like I said, I would hope that Jeezy, the prenup, was clean enough to where the divorce could be clean enough so they could just walk away from it. They both have their own careers. It shouldn't be no huge fight. No man should put up with that. No woman should put up with that. If your significant other's family is berating you, the culture is a culture shock, don't waste your life putting up with that shit. And people co-parent all the time, man. Don't put up with the BS just to appease other people. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that. But moving on. Let's get into Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce real fast. I gotta be honest with you, man. So it's like Taylor Swift's supposed to be like cute or something?
Wow.
When in the fuck did Taylor Swift become some type of like sex symbol? Like, I don't want to just say bad bitch, but when did Taylor Swift become that? Look, man, I'm so sick and tired of hearing about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Look, I love Travis Kelce. Love Travis Kelce to death. He's one of the best tight ends I've ever seen in my life. Won't say he's the greatest, but he's one of the best. Taylor Swift is one of the greatest. Well, I am hollering. Taylor Swift is one of the greatest musicians ever. I'm not going to say that because I like her music. Not going to say that because I heard Taylor Swift's song and said, damn it, that sound better than Prince. That sound better than Mike. No. I can't argue with the numbers. I can't argue with the influence she has on the millions of 15-year-old little white girls running rampant across the United States of America. I can't ignore that. But at no point have I ever looked at Taylor Swift and said, damn, Taylor Swift is the one. I never looked at Taylor Swift and thought she was that damn beautiful. Taylor Swift is a damn stick figure. And look, I'm not here to body shame or nothing like that. I'm saying all that to say, why in the fuck is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce some big thing? Is this just the hot, you know, like when you use those Disney movies, when they got the little white girl dating the fucking high school jock? Is that just this version of that? Because you know the Barbie movie just came out, so you know whole white girl fantasy era, that's just real, that's just popping right now. So is that what this is with the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce shit? Because who gives a fuck? Like, do you know how many professional athletes is with prominent other black women? That's like an everyday thing. Just go to Atlanta, my nigga. I'm sorry. Just go to Atlanta. Walk down Rodeo Drive, goddammit. Like, what is this? Why is this such a big... I can't shake it. Everywhere I go, it's Taylor Swift and NFL shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about this shit, man. Travis Kelce jersey sales went up 400%, man. 400%. Comment says, is she? I don't know. Look, and I believe you talking about is she when I say she's one of the greatest musicians of all time. I have to say she is because she's the biggest artist right now. I know we look at the Beyoncés, you know what I'm saying? Hell, we even throw Drake in there. But even Beyonce and Drake not doing what Taylor Swift doing. Taylor Swift her numbers is crazy. Her numbers is absolutely crazy. Like, we as much as we don't listen to it, I can't name you a Taylor Swift song off the top of my head right now. But I can't sit here and act like the millions of little 15-year-old white girls, you know what I mean? It isn't her fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime I've ever seen a clip of Taylor Swift, she looked unorthodox. She couldn't dance off rhythm. The video of her just dancing when Lil Wayne was performing a Millie, it looked horrible. She looked foolish to me. But that's white girl swag. She's their Beyonce. And her being with Travis Kelce just appears to be some big news for some damn reason. I don't get it. You got people talking about this is the biggest thing of his life. Now, I'll be honest with you. If it comes to money-wise, absolutely. She's the bag. She's a meal ticket, even for Travis Kelce. But let's not get this confused and act like this is some type of Tom Brady and Giselle situation. Like, as much as I didn't think Giselle looked as good as everybody was saying she was, I would never sit here and be like, Giselle wasn't fine. Giselle was a model. Like, Giselle was fine and she had more money than Tom Brady. Taylor Swift, she got more money than Travis Kelce. But I'd be damned if I sit here and say Taylor Swift is fine. Like, come on now, we're not even finna do that. As a man, I can't even sit here and look at Taylor Swift and imagine nothing sexual. I'm gonna be honest with you. Taylor Swift has the face and the body of a platonic woman. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. As a man, I can sit here and say, I can be platonic friends with Taylor motherfucking Swift. Ain't shit cracking there. Ain't nothing, no, hell no. Ain't nothing jumping down below for me to look at Taylor Swift. That's just me being honest with you. That's just me being absolutely real. But you know what? I want to stop talking about the new. What is this? What is this? This says, "I'm disconnected if you lie like that." I'm disconnecting if you lie like that. If you take away Travis swag, I mean, if you take away the swag, look, I like Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce has a lot of swag. But I've seen Travis Kelce do the same thing I've seen every white dude do. Every white dude we've ever seen, he just average. I mean, look, his looks, I'm not here for it. But Travis Kelce, what Travis Kelce has, he's the hip white dude. The hip white dudes always succeed well with black women. Black women love Travis Kelce. Why? Because he's a white dude and he's hip. Hip white dudes always succeed. I've never understood it, but for some reason, black chicks love hip white dudes. What does it say? I'm saying if you line say she fine, I'm disconnected. Oh no, Taylor Swift has never been fine in my life. She looks like a bird. She looks like a bird. She looks like a bird, and she's built like the little damn worms off Men in Black. Taylor Swift is a stick figure. She's never been attractive, never. But everyone's talking about her like this is the biggest. Like she was just the biggest catch in the world. Like if we talking about financial, then absolutely. If we saying financial, then absolutely. But is she a beauty? Absolutely not. Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend was absolutely beautiful. She was a model. She was black. But she was absolutely beautiful. But back to what I was saying about Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce has done exactly what I've seen every other white dude that's been identified as hip. You know what I'm saying? Has some swag. When time came and it was convenient, Travis went back to being a white boy. You know, when Travis was hip and he had the swag and he was doing all that, he was messing with the black chicks, he had the sideburns, you know what I'm saying? His swag was a little bit different. Now the rumors was coming out about him and Taylor Swift. What did you see with Travis Kelce? Sideburns is gone. The swag is gone. He got one of those teacher, principal-ass beards. You know what I'm saying? The white man stash. I've seen Travis Kelce do this time and time again. And if you think I'm bullshitting, Travis Kelce and his girlfriend broke up, right? But they had gotten back together after a previous breakup. And during that previous breakup, what was Travis Kelce's appearance? He went back to this goddamn principal-ass white man stash. But when he got back with her, he was swagged out. He doing all the dances and shit. And I like Travis Kelce. But I'm never gonna sit here and act like every white boy that we've ever given that step of having a swag, he's invited to the cookout type shit. I've seen them time and time again. When it's convenient, flip-flop personalities. And I've never been able to just vibe with that too well. Maybe I'm jealous, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I've seen Travis Kelce do it, and I'm really not motherfucking be surprised at all. Let me see. This black woman. Okay. Look, I'm glad to see that you know what I'm saying, don't find Travis Kelce, you know what I'm saying, attractive. But I'm not gonna sit there and act like Travis Kelce ain't got it like that, man, especially with our people. I want to stop talking about the new school bad body built white woman and talk about the old school bad body built woman. Brittany Spears, I gotta be honest with you. Yo, it's Brittany Spears. It says without us, it says without us, they mediocre at best. Now that's true. I want to ask you this question. Yo, was Brittany Spears' parents right? Like, what was that shit? What was that called? What is it called that Brittany Spears is on? What is that called? What is it called? What is it called that Brittany Spears is on? A conservatorship. Did you see have y'all seen a video of Brittany Spears dancing with the knives and shit? Doing like she did the get silly. The bitch was doing the get silly with the knives and shit. The little dogs and shit running around scared for their lives. She always wearing them damn hoochie mama drawers. I never understood how she's built that bad in 2023. Like there's no way there's a white woman that's walking on this earth in 2023 that's built that bad. But Brittany Spears is right there for you. But I asked this question, was Brittany Spears' parents right with doing the whole conservatorship shit? Because remember that made news like a year or two ago? When they finally say, we done with this shit, you can have it, all that. And everybody was championing that because we all want people to be in control of their own life. I totally agree with that. But we gonna sit here and act like we haven't seen time and time again, video after video after video. The bitch ran up on Victor Wembanyama. She ran up on Victor Wembanyama and got slapped.
Wow.
We've seen time and time again, in a short amount of time, with so many videos of this woman in these skimpy ass, 1-inch length ass pantyhose, dancing, looking crazy as a motherfucker. She's on that motherfucker salsa dancing with fucking butcher knives, brother. Brittany Spears is not right. I'm sorry. That you can't convince me that she's okay. When I look at that woman, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not even trying to be funny. When I look at Brittany Spears, I get scared. I wouldn't want to be alone with that woman. She looks like the type of woman that when you wake up and you turn on the lights in the dark room, she already right there, just bright, just staring at you, looking up and shit. Just waiting on you to wake up type shit. Brittany Spears creeps me the fuck out. She creeps me the fuck out. And when I see this video of her salsa dancing with butcher knives and shit, I had to look up the definition of conservatorship. Conservatorship definition is a legal status in which a court appoints a person to manage the financial and personal affairs of a minor or incapacitated person. A conservator may also serve as a guardian who is responsible for establishing and monitoring the physical care of the individual and managing their living arrangements. So basically somebody who can't do shit on their own. When I see Britney Spears dancing these weird ass videos, when I see Britney Spears running up on Victor Wembanyama and all that shit, I totally understand why her parents took control of her career. Bro, she was a fucking star. We've seen too many examples of people being huge stars and, their career going in shambles because they didn't have the right people in their corner. The Britney Spears that I'm seeing with my own two fucking eyes, you can't convince me that her parents knew what was best for her. You can't convince me that what they did wasn't the right thing for her. This bitch is a nut. I'm sorry. Look, I'm off in the head. I got anxiety. I got mood swings. I got depression. You know what I'm saying? I got all that shit. I go through it, buddy. I'm crazy as a motherfucker. When I look at Britney Spears, I know she's fucking lonely. I know she's fucking psycho. You can't tell me her parents didn't do what was best for that woman. She ran down on fucking Victor Wembanyama, bro.
Wow.
Victor Wembanyama, man. Look, I'm all for people having control of their lives. Don't get it twisted. I'm all for it. But when somebody's exhibiting irrational behavior, it just makes me think, what they did for her was the right thing because she was able to have a fucking long-lasting, legendary career. She was able to make a whole lot of fucking money. She was able to still go on and do great things. Now, was she able to live the life that every other rock star, pop star was able to? Absolutely not. But that's because she couldn't. Me personally, I don't think she's mentally good, bro. I truly don't believe that. I truly motherfucking don't. Brittany going through something. Y'all pray for her. I can't pray for everybody. I can't pray for everybody. Cappin says Brittany going through something. Y'all pray for her. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't wish nothing bad upon Brittany Spears. But whatever Brittany Spears is going through today, Brittany Spears was going through that shit 10 years ago, 15 years ago, in the prime of her career, as a kid. Nah, Brittany been going through this. And I think we've been looking at this all wrong about her parents, you know what I'm saying, controlling her life. Her parents is doing what was best for her. That's truly what I think at this point. He said, yeah, her parents made a great decision. They totally did. They truly did. They truly did. But, I mean, because even when I put myself in that position, when I try to put myself in her shoes, it was tough for me to have all this money, this fame, and be one. Because even as a kid, I knew. I'm not. I can only imagine how much it would have sucked, even though that's still our parents and stuff like that. But it may have taken time for us all to see the picture clearly. All that. Come on, man. I think it's evident, bro. She needed guidance. Mental health is real. Mental health is real. And you said that's in the comments. From OGHatch and all the friends of the show, prayers to Brittany Spears. I empathize and sympathize and jokes on her. I just think that a lot of times when stuff is really like, truly be honest with herself and appreciate what her parents truly did for her alone is crazy. You know, it reminds me kind of not too much, not similar, not really, but it reminds me of the Allen Iverson situation. Comment says you breaking up again. Let me see. Let me know when we back. Let me know when we back, chat. Let me know when we back. 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 We good. How we looking? Let me know so we can get this thing right. We almost done. We finna wrap it up, and after we finish this next segment. All right, we good. All right. Let me go here right fast. All right, we got 2 more times that I'm gonna knock out, and I'm gonna go and get up out of here. It's a little late. Let me go here. But moving on. Let's go ahead and get into DJ Vlad real fast. You know, in this media space, there's people that I champion. You know what I mean? I champion the Charlamagne the Gods. I champion the Joe Buddens, the Joe Rogans. I champion the Andrew Schultz. I champion the $1 Million Worth of Game, Gillian Wallows, the academics. But I also champion the DJ Vlads of the world. You know, when it comes to this digital content creator space, you have to look at the people who built empires and look at how long it took them to build the empire. Like me personally, in my grind, when I post a clip or I post anything, I still compare myself to DJ Vlad, academics and stuff. People I know I'm not even competing with. But that's just the competitor in me, and that's just the ego in me. That's just, I think that's the human way of things where you just see shit and you just want their success like that. But when I look at people like DJ Vlad and DJ Academics, two people that get looked at as corny, as clowns, as, you know what I'm saying, people who do bad for the culture, or whatever you want to say, you can't deny their influence. You can't deny their work ethic. Now look at DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad get looked at as the feds. He get looked at as his interviews get put people in jail. Hell, his interviews are getting people killed these days, is what people are saying. All of these things are true if you want to look at it that way. We look at it as the content creator standpoint, you say, no, DJ Vlad is just doing content shit. He getting the content that people want. Hell, you got what's the Keefy D just got arrested with connection to the murder of Tupac. Hell, Vlad had the interviews and cut all that shit on tape 5-6 years ago. So Vlad been doing everything that people been wanting him to do, but because he's white, it gets looked down upon. But as much as I respect the grind and the empire that Vlad has built over the last 10, 12 years, I can't sit here and ignore the narrative that's attached to DJ Vlad's empire. You know, no matter if you believe it or not, me as a content creator, do I believe that Vlad is purposely asking questions to stump people up? I don't think so. Do I think Vlad is asking questions to get a certain answer out of somebody? Absolutely. Vlad is in the business of going viral. Vlad is in the business of content creation. So he's going to ask the questions that may be a little risque. But I always believe it's up to the person who's answering the question to how they answer the fucking question. But even if I don't believe that Vlad is doing these things on purpose, I can't sit here and ignore the narrative that's attached to it. So if people do believe that the feds are watching DJ Vlad interviews and picking apart the things he says and using those things in court, these next ventures that Vlad has been doing lately has really been throwing me off. You know, as of late, instead of just doing regular interviews, Vlad has been taking his cameras and basically becoming the new MTV Cribs.
Wow.
If you go on YouTube and you look it up, man, you got Boosie showing his entire estate. You had DJ Envy showing his entire, not his entire, but his car collection, his estate. You know, Vlad is taking these cameras now and he's asking people to show their properties, their valuables, the things that they take, you know what I'm saying, pride in. And me personally, I'm gonna be honest, as much as I like Vlad, as much as I don't want to poo-poo a man's idea to get more money, I don't think this is a good idea for anybody who's in the rap game, anybody period. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe in showing off your valuables. I just don't. Look, I told you on past episodes how I believe LA is one of the worst places to live because of the robberies, of the goddamn the gang banging, all that shit. But let alone just the robberies alone, I believe LA is one of the worst places to live. Home invasions have been at an all-time high, nigga, forever in LA. So with knowing that alone and being a rapper, I don't think it's safe to go on Vlad and show off your entire estate. Now granted, Boosie shit was lavish. But why would you want Vlad to be showing all your shit? And even if you don't got a problem with thinking that people gonna run up on you and try you, or you know what I'm saying, niggas gonna try to rob you or something like that, I'm not even taking it that far. I'm not even trying to think of bodily harm being done to people. What I'm thinking of is the government, IRS, the feds, pocket watching. Fam, I'm looking at Boosie shit, bro. I'll be honest with you. I don't even understand how Boosie got all this shit. Boosie ain't no platinum. What's the last platinum song Boosie put out? He is in Atlanta, I believe he is. So I know it's a little bit cheaper in Atlanta. But fam, I'm looking at this shit. Boosie got land. Boosie got like enough land for enough, like a damn city type shit. A damn big ass apartment complex or something. So when I'm looking at this, you can't sit there and tell me someone with Boosie's background, his criminal history. Boosie was just locked up not too long ago. Boosie been having issues with the cops not too long ago. Boosie going back and forth with his daughter, talking about, you know what I'm saying, people that was getting killed and shit like that not too long ago. So I'm saying this, so you can't tell me eyes just aren't on Boosie, period. Boosie's a felon. Boosie was just arrested with a gun charge not too long ago. You can't tell me eyes aren't on Boosie, period. I don't think it's safe or smart for someone to be going around with cameras showing off their estate, where they lay their head, their valuables. That's in the premise, the presence of where they lay their head. I don't think that shit's smart. I like MTV Cribs. I like this shit. But when you attach that to someone who everyone already think that their interviews are being pulled by the feds, I don't think it's smart to go show off your goddamn valuables. I don't think you'll be able to scream you're broke or bankruptcy when shit get real in the financial side of things that we've seen time and time again with people in the industry. Look at the Fetty Wap situation. Fetty Wap got sent to prison for fucking selling drugs. But what if Fetty Wap ass was showing Vlad his fucking estate and all the feds had to do was tap in and say, how the fuck is he getting all this shit? Fetty ain't made no money like this in a long time. Boosie bought what? Boosie got what? I'm just saying, I don't think it's smart for people to fucking show off their valuables on a goddamn video where they lay their head. I get you got a nice car collection alone, that's cool. But showing off your crib, come on, man. 9/20/23. Now when Pop Smoke was in the Airbnb and niggas ran the house and killed him. Now in LA when flocking is at an all-time high, not that. Let me see, it says, them feds stay watching, right? Comments say them feds stay watching. Exactly. Them feds stay watching. Look, look, the feds gonna get theirs regardless. But I don't think everybody done told a fib on some documents at one point in time in their life. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you want to even risk the feds knowing everything your ass got if you can't show receipts for everything you got and if everything wasn't bought legally. And for the people we talking about, rappers, we know everything ain't legal around them. I just don't think it's smart. Comment says it ain't safe for regular folks to be showing what they have. I don't think it's safe for anybody. Regular folk, you stupid. Regular folk, you just stupid. Everybody think that because they got a gun, they can show off. People that got guns, they do the money spray on their arm, or they take the pictures with their bankrolls, they blue Benjis. Yeah, okay. Them be the same niggas that die. Them be the same. They be having guns too. You ever seen them dudes who be like designer down, probably got a watch on, Cartier, you know what I'm saying? We talking about hood niggas. Cartier on, something like that. Nice little chain. Probably designer tee. Probably got the money showing in the pocket a little bit, you know what I'm saying? The belt showing. The gun in the other pocket, letting niggas know he got it. 2 weeks later, that same nigga died. That money that was in that right pocket that he was showing a little bit, they took that. That Cartier watch he had on his wrist, they took that too. Actually, the designer shirt, they made him take that off. They lit his chest up. They did all that to that young man.
Wow.
So regular folk is stupid. Celebrities, you stupid too, but I would just think, because I understand you got an image you got to uphold when you a rapper. You don't want like you broke or nothing like that. I get it. So I get you got to stunt sometimes. But taking that camera where you lay your head, nah, buddy. that ain't something I think is a smart decision at all. Comment says, yep, then your family arguing over what you left behind. Exactly. Folks don't know about moving in silence. Exactly. People don't know about moving in silence. You can when you still got family members, even if they your second or third, you know what I'm saying, cousins, or second or third bloodline cousins, they still in the hood. You know what I'm saying? They still on food stamps. They still doing this and that. Somebody just got locked up. One of your cousins just got locked up. One of your cousins just got locked up. They need bail. One of your cousins need rent. One of your cousins' house getting foreclosed on. They hitting you up. I ain't got it. But you taking cameras around showing your whole damn estate. This man Boosie had in the shower, you know those shower doors, you know, like the clear ones. He had TVs installed in the shower doors. It was see-through shower doors with TVs in them. So it was screens on the see-through, like some shit you only see in like luxury hotels. You showing all this, but you still got family members in the hood. And I'm not sitting there saying you should take care of all your family. I'm not sitting there saying that. But what I'm saying is, that's just stirring up drama and conversations in your family about people talking about you ain't shit. That's stirring up envy, stirring up jealousy, breaking down the solid foundation you're supposed to have with your families, because they looking at you jealous as hell because they know you eating. You laying your head down on wool, fresh off a motherfucking fresh off a horse's ass, a sheep's ass. But your family members is laying in they 35 years old sleeping on a twin bed. And you laying in a goddamn shack size, king size bed, and you only 5'2". Hey, it's just not smart, man. It's truly not smart. Moving on before we get up out of here, you know I gotta touch on this one. Basketball people. You know I love basketball, man. Big news came out. Damian Lillard has officially been traded. Damian Lillard has been traded to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Wow.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't see that one coming, but last couple of days I was hearing those rumblings, and when I heard it, it made so much motherfucking me sense. I know I came on here a few episodes ago and I was talking about how when Giannis started to talk about how he not gonna sign that contract, he started talking about how he may leave and stuff like that. How Milwaukee's answer to that was to sign his younger brother. Milwaukee said, no, nigga, we not doing what we did with Kareem. We fucked up and we let Kareem get to the Lakers. They gonna let Giannis get to the Lakers too. So what they went and did is they traded Drew Holiday and Grayson Allen, and they bringing in Damian Lillard. You know, Yusuf Nurkic going to the Suns, Grayson Allen going to the Suns, Nasir Little going to the Suns, DeAndre Ayton going to the Blazers, and some other people that really don't matter too much. But Dame is finally being paired with not only someone that's on his level, but someone that's far better than him.
Wow.
There's no more excuses. This is the perfect time for basketball people to truly tap in and see if they know what the hell they're talking about, because for the last 11 years, well, the last 6 years, I'll say, I've been hearing about Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal both being some fucking game-changing, league-changing, flipping the league on his ass, you know what I'm saying, type players if they move to a championship contending team. So now you have Damian Lillard paired up with Giannis Antetokounmpo, with still having Brook Lopez, still keeping Chris Middleton, still having Bobby Portis. I like it, okay? Let's see what you're going to do. There's no excuses. There's no more Giannis can't do it in the final minutes of the game. He got to rely on Chris Middleton. No, fuck that. You got to rely on Damian Lillard. It's Dame time. And your secondary option is Chris Middleton. Your third option is fucking Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hell, to be honest with you, depending on the game clock situation, down by 3, you might be giving to Brook Lopez over Giannis Antetokounmpo, to be honest with you. So there's no more excuses for that, for Giannis. Cool. That pick and roll should be deadly. For Damian Lillard, there's no more excuses. You got your money. You still finna go off into the sunset with the whole you was loyal to the soil reputation. You feel if you go off and win, you can get that Kevin Garnett treatment. But there's no more excuses for you either. Not only do you have an all-star teammate, you have an MVP teammate, a defensive player of the year teammate, a top 75 player of all time teammate, one of the greatest we've ever seen at his position type teammate. So there's no more excuse for Damian Lillard, and vice versa for Bradley Beal. You now have Kevin Durant, you have Devin Booker, you have Yusuf Nurkic, you have Nasir Little, you have these niggas now. You have a team now. They built out some depth now. So now you have the three-headed monster of Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker. There's no more excuses. Fuck your little measly 30 points you put up in Washington when nobody gave a damn. What you gonna do now? They got you running the point. What you gonna do now, Brad? And I'm from St. Louis. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Dang? I don't care about none of these niggas, man. Lakers in 5, man. Hey, we got Anthony Davis, B. LeBron James, LeBron Raymond James, Senior, nigga, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent, Vanderbilt, nigga, Rui Hachimura, Christian Woods, nigga. We in the building, brother. We not ducking no smoke from nobody. We the deepest team in the league. Top to bottom, got the most talent in the NBA. I don't fear no team in the Western Conference. You know what I'm saying? I don't fear no team in the East. The only team that can fear me in the East is a team like the Celtics because they got strong wing play. But besides that, man, Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Anthony Davis redemption tour. LeBron James, pre-injury last year, was a top 7 player in the NBA. He's coming back. I'm not worried about Dame. I'm happy for Dame. he wanted to go to Miami. I think he's in a better situation than Milwaukee. Granted, the weather and stuff like that, but I think he's in a better situation because he can compete for a championship with an actual big dog on his team. We're still having a big, solid-ass team when you got Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton as well. That's a big team still. I think it's a good situation to be in. If Damian Lillard is everything that people say he is, he should be able to succeed with this situation. And I want to see him do it. Fuck it. Like I ain't got no beef with him. I love to meet the Milwaukee Bucks in the finals. Giannis versus AD in the finals? Come on, man. Come on, man. I love to see that. I would love to see that. God damn it, I hope that's the one. But I ain't really worried about it. Not even a little bit. Not even a motherfucking little bit, man. Lakers in 5. But with that being said, I think that's everything. I think we tackled everything on my docket. Let's just see. The secrets of being living life. Kaepernick running lyrics to the Jets. Papoose, Dame Dollar. Vlad new MTV Cribs. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Yeah, that's all I got on the docket. Let's go to... Let me just make sure we ain't missing nothing. Y'all got anything to chat y'all want me to cover before I get out of here? Anything in the chat, man. Anything in the chat before I get up out of here. I do want to say this, man. Like I said, every Wednesday we will be doing these live streaming episodes. I appreciate everybody that tapped in and joined the conversation on this episode on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. I still got to get more screens and stuff like that to get, all chats available on the screen so I can read all chats at one time. This one I was only able to read one chat at one time, so it's a little bit stagnant. But we're going to get that fixed down the line, man. With everything, let me see. Comments as the CEO, OGHatch, great episode. I really appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. Thank you for tapping in. Earlier you said this is your first episode you was able to catch, so I truly appreciate that. That's one of the main points of doing these live stream episodes, to give people a chance to, who don't have the time to actually just sit down and listen to these episodes or watch them on YouTube. Give them a chance to catch it during the live stream and catch it raw. It's uncut, unedited. And just get the raw feel of the show, and to become a true friend of the show. I know you specifically, I know you are a friend of the show, but you being able to catch a live stream episode for the first time is truly great. I'm happy to be able to do that for you. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up with that. DJ, go ahead and drop that fire ass beat, my boy. I give up on this side, man. It's all love these ways. Never let them sidetrack you with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And how's just the episode, man? We out this motherfucker. Peace. Damn. Man, it's hot as hell in here, man. Great episode, man. Episode 176. On the grind to run. Thin line between jeans and motherfucking insanity. It's a little bit later than usual, but because we did a live stream episode, it really doesn't bother me that much. It's a great feeling to get back on the live stream, get people in the chat, read comments, see people engage and stuff like that, man. So it's a great feeling to get that back on. Every Wednesday we will be doing this. I will say this again, everybody, man, tapping on DSPs, man. Shout out to y'all. Review the channel, review the pod wherever you can. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, no matter where it's at. Review the pod, give me them 5 stars, and leave a comment, man. I respond to those too. YouTube, leave a like, all that good shit to YouTube to say. Subscribe to the channel, man. Get your merch. October drop is coming very, very, very soon. Give me about 2 weeks and I'm gonna drop the October drop for the merch line. But with that being said, I give it up, man. I'll holler at y'all next time. I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.
Welcome to Raw is OG.
You know the fuck, man. You dig? Fuck, man, it's high as a motherfucker. Great episode, man. I'll let y'all, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. We'll be back next Wednesday. Every Wednesday for the rest of Phase 2. We're going to be live streaming these episodes. I encourage everybody, tell a friend, jump in. I'll be reading these comment sections. Oh, man, thank y'all. I love y'all for all being friends of the show. And holla at y'all this episode.